If you feel like you've been in a waiting period for what seems like forever, this message is for you because the waiting period is about to be over and it's time to prepare for what's coming because I'm feeling something really big and fast moving and exciting coming for you. So, anybody that watches me knows that every once in a while when I'm shuffling, some of my cards fall down to the side. And when I was cleaning out my car today, I found 3 cards that fell down there that I missed. So, knowing that I was going to do a video tonight, I felt like these cards were for you. So, and they tell a very clear story, and it's actually the message that I intended on giving tonight anyway, right? Like, you can't make this stuff up. So, the first card was the Four of Cups, and this is you not accepting an offer. And hopefully it was you not accepting offers that were not up to your standards, things that you didn't really want, right? And we talked about that before, is not settling and telling the universe that you are going to wait it out for the offer and the things that you really want. So now the offer is coming. The offer with the value, the thing that you really want is coming. And this is going to fill all of your cups. Okay. It's going to bring so many beautiful things into your life, and you're just going to step back in awe of the overflow of joy and the overflow of happiness that is coming. So I know we're in a period where everybody wants to slow down and take it easy, and that's okay. We can do that, right? We can take care of ourselves. We can rest and recharge for sure. But the one thing that we're not doing is we're not stopping. We're not falling into the complacency of like, it's okay to do nothing. No, it is not okay to do nothing. You need to be doing something. You need to be taking inspired action. And I'm not saying to just go out there and be a workhorse and push yourself and overextend yourself, because we know burnout is real, right? And it's okay to take this time to like dial it back and put down some of our responsibilities, but we're not fully stopping, because we absolutely do need to prepare for what's coming, because when it comes, it's going to come fast. And it's the things that we've always wanted, so we want to be prepared, right? It's like, I've been watching the show Naked and Afraid, and they have to work really hard to get the spark to start the fire, right? So they want to be prepared for when they get the spark to start the fire. So they want to have like kindling ready, and they want to have firewood set aside, because if they don't, once they get the spark to start the fire, it's just going to die and go out, because they weren't prepared to keep the spark going once they got it. And that is really just the perfect example, like the imagery that I'm getting when I think of the energy that's coming in. So the energy is about to pick up really, really fast. And the energy is asking us to love ourselves, okay? And this is part of the work and the preparation that we have to do, is we really have to love ourselves. We have to do self-care. I'm like, even just like buying yourself a new shirt, or getting yourself a new haircut, or swapping out your purse for another purse that you feel like just like fits your vibe better these days. Like little things like that are really going to like lift your spirits and boost your confidence. And sometimes we really underestimate how much of an impact those things can have on us, right? So yeah, the Knight of Swords, okay? Because it's coming in fast. These opportunities, these things that you've been waiting for, they're coming in really fast. And for sure, you want to feel like you deserve them when they come, so that you don't self-sabotage. You have to have a plan in place. You have to feel like you deserve it. And you have to be ready to take off running with this opportunity when it comes. The Eight of Cups. And this is asking, like, have you let go of all the low vibrational things that cannot come with you into this new life. Okay? Because like bad habits, bad self-talk, even like negative people around you can really sabotage this blessing for you once it comes in. There is an energy of, and I've said this before, but like the roadblocks are going to be gone, right? It's going to be like wide open for you to do anything that you want. So, oh, you know, you have to make decisions to protect your decisions, right? So just as an example, if you make a decision that I'm going to start eating healthier now, you're not going to fill your cabinets with junk food so that like when you're tired and you're hungry, and instead of like cooking yourself or preparing like a healthy meal, you're just gonna like eat the junk food. Or you wake up in the middle of the night and before you have a chance to really like think about it and weigh the options, you just pig out on the junk food. So a decision to protect your decision to eat healthy would be decide not to stock your cabinets with junk food. And we have the Seven of Swords, and this is definitely like, you don't have to share your blessing with everybody. You don't have to tell everybody what you're doing. You don't have to tell everybody about the opportunities that you're getting. And, you know, unfortunately, not everybody is going to be happy for you. A lot of people don't like to see other people doing better than them. I just dropped so many cards. And we got the Nine of Cups, and this is, so in the beginning, we had all the cups that you were looking at in awe, and now all the cups are lined up behind you, like you've secured them. You've secured your accomplishments, and they're yours. This came out again to remind you that you don't have to share your success with everybody. You don't have to tell everybody the milestones that you're reaching, because, they can talk you right out of your blessings just with their own negativity, their own negative self-talk. They can project onto you. And then we got the Chariot. And this is like you're already doing it, right? And you're gonna keep doing it until you get there. So it's okay if, you know, like you have a false start. That's okay. Start again. Try again. Keep going. Because so if you stay consistent, a year or 2 or 3, 1 to 3 years from now, you could completely fulfill all of your goals, like the things that you want to accomplish. Imagine if you could have a completely different life in 1 to 3 years if you just stayed consistent, right? So right now, it feels like things are moving really slowly. You're not seeing a lot of progress. You're like, why am I even doing this? It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen with the built up momentum from your sustained consistency. Okay. So, and I've been getting like 10,000. Imagine if you were making $10,000 a month more than what you make now. What if you were making $30,000 more a month than what you're making now? Because really what I'm getting is like whatever your goal is, whatever you think is coming, it's going to be so much bigger. And we got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And listen, she's like the Ice Queen and she doesn't take any shit, right? So in the reverse, I feel like this is something that you have a hard time doing. You might have a hard time just telling it like it is. You might have a hard time maintaining your boundaries, but this is really letting you know how important that is right now. So maybe your version of preparation right now is deciding like, how are you going to handle it when you have to draw a boundary? How are you going to handle it when you have to shut somebody down? What are the words that you're going to choose to use when you have to tell somebody no and you're not open for discussion? You're not open for negotiation, right? Like what I do is like, I'll just say, no, thank you. And then they'll say something else. No, thank you. And then they'll say something else. No, thank you. And you just politely keep saying no, thank you with no, because then they know that there's no like back and forth. You're not even like entertaining their argument. You're not negotiating. You're just going to politely say no, thank you over and over until they stop trying to negotiate, because your answer is just no, right? So kind of like mentally preparing yourself in ways like that. because the blessings that are coming for you are things that you've never experienced before, things that you've never had before. This is all very new to you. So you're going to have to come up with new ways of moving around and handling things and addressing people. And that is what you need to prepare yourself with right now.